I had just recently gone through a renovation in our Surrey Hills property. Wasn't the best experience, and for this project I wanted to find a reputable builder that used project management philosophies to execute on the project. I actually went and looked at the Master Builders Association and found TAS through that because they were award winners, and that gave me a lot of confidence. So they were one of the builders that I had shortlisted, and throughout the entire process they showed that they were one of the best to work with. My experience with TAS was really good. From the initial conversations with Josh, he was so hands-on, gave us advice and steered us in the right direction. He was very detail oriented. That detail fed through the entire project. Everything went flawlessly, I gotta say. But the fact that we had from day one a project team, we had a project plan within Builder Trend that we could log into every day and have a look, and we received photos on a daily basis. I think there was like 50 photos every single day. Made us really not think about coming into the house and checking up on it, because we had confidence that things were going the right path. What differentiates TAS from other builders was the communication. It was constant and it was over communicative to the point where you feel comfortable. This was very different to the last project that I undertook, where I was on site twice a day checking up on things. So it gave me so much peace and comfort knowing that it was in the right hands. TAS was one of the best communicators. Again, having gone through a project like this with another builder, I saw the difference immediately. It was communication at the beginning, so before the project even started, being able to see the documentation of what goes into it, always being available and responsive. I think throughout the process, Josh was very responsive when we were building out the plan and the scope of works. And even when we think about once it started, Jai was always available. I think him and I spoke on a daily basis, and that just made things so much smoother. When I think about the outcome, we achieved everything that we wanted to achieve, and we were extremely satisfied throughout the entire process. We still talk on a regular basis, they still check up on things, and they're still extremely helpful when a simple question comes up. The TAS team showed us professionalism and expertise in the way that maybe you wouldn't expect. They didn't come to us with any problems. They came to us with recommendations and solutions that would work based on our needs. The quality of work and the attention to detail is second to none. You know, when one of your friends comes in and they make comments about, wow, this is built to perfection. I mean, when you look at the tiles and how they're laid next to each other, millimeters apart, super consistent across every single tile, you know that the quality is there. We had a number of different things that we wanted to change, and Jai always pushed to do things the right way, which made things seem a little bit more different to what I would expect, but the end result was always absolute perfection. 3 months after the project finished, my wife and I would look at each other and say, we miss the TAS guys, because they were such a big part of our lives.